Welcome back, everybody. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at the table going,
what's on the table
like,
here?
really? You guys really not waiting for happy hour, huh?
No. Cheers.
Cheers. 5 o'clock somewhere, right? It's Friday. Well, hey, look, Casual Friday, we'll call it, right? It also happens, though, to be National Beer Day.
This is why our producers brought us in some props on the table here so we can celebrate. And we've got a great story, of course, for you, too. We want to spotlight a man who has turned tragedy into triumph. And this is the idea behind Bottle Share, the craft beer industry's first nonprofit funding organization. Here is a look at how it all began.
2.5 years ago, I was the tasting room manager here at Dry County Brewing Company. On my way home from closing up the tasting room, I was struck by a drunk driver. It resulted in permanent neurological damage. And if it wasn't for my friends, my family, and my support team, I'd either be homeless or dead. When I engulfed myself into building Bottle Share, I was able to take all of the negative things that constantly bombarded my mind and put them in the back and focus on something that's positive. And I wound up finding the truest form of healing in helping other people. It's tough. A lot of these guys don't do it to make millions. They do it because they love it. It's a passion project. There's a lack of care. There's a lack of resources available for people that suffer extreme hardships outside of the workplace that prevent them from working and making an income to provide for themselves and their families. What we're doing is bringing community together, bringing them closer together, helping one another out, especially in our times of need. And I think that's just an absolutely beautiful thing.
We were joking about drinking beer, but as you can tell, there's actually an amazing and inspiring backstory behind all of this. So joining us on the couch right now is the founder of Bottle Share, who you just saw, Christopher Glenn. And we heard about your story. And let me just ask you this first off, after rehearing that again, after what you went through, and by the way, you seem and look great.
Yes.
You know, which is
Thank
awesome.
you so much. I appreciate that.
But after what you went through being hit by a drunk driver, you know, I'm surprised you want to have anything to do with alcohol, but yet you're making a career out of it. Talk a little bit about that. One, how you're doing, and two, your love of the industry.
Absolutely. So my recovery is going fantastic. I never thought that I would be able to achieve a lot of the things that I've been able to up until this point. I was in an accident in 2018. Like you said, I was struck by a drunk driver. In my time of need, I suffered permanent brain damage because of it. I was in really bad shape, and in that time of need, the local craft community really rallied behind me. It's a true testament to the character that is the craft beer community. They fundraised for me, they helped me out when I really needed it, and because of that, I realized that a lot of these people that work in the industry, it's a passion project. They do it because they love it. And they also sacrifice things like insurance or benefits, things like that. So when something tragic happens and it's life-changing and life-altering, they have nowhere else to go. And we were lacking that safety net within the industry. And so I created Bottle Share as a way to pay forward what was given to me in my time of need and also help out the industry as much as I possibly can.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, my gosh.
Love that.
Christopher, to echo what Rob said, you look remarkable.
Thank you.
And when we were watching your piece play, I want to tell our viewers, you had looked at yourself and said, oh, wow, the tremors were really bad back then. How close in time was that video clip taken to your accident?
I believe we filmed that about 2.5 years ago, roughly. My tremors used to be so bad. They come and go now in what I call episodes. It's kind of hard to control or hard to time, but I still will tremor from time to time, but nothing nearly as bad as it once was. It was so bad there for a while, you couldn't even understand what I was saying. It was all the way down into my belly. My voice would just shake up and down, and it was a tough time. It was a tough time.
You would never know talking to you
really
today,
wouldn't.
and we're not just saying this. Believe me, like I was stunned as soon as I saw that in the piece. I mean, you wouldn't know. So you've overcome a lot. There's been a lot of fighting and a lot of healing.
I wouldn't have been able to do it without the people that have surrounded me to help lift me up and help guide me through this process.
And two questions. One, if people see this and they want to know more about Bottle Share or jump on that train, where can they go? And two, in much lighter question, what is your favorite beer of the moment? Since I consider you to be a connoisseur, my friend.
So I love all beers. I won't knock any beer at all. I
Really,
love
you
all
like Bud
genres and
Light?
styles.
Really, you like the Natty Light?
All right, we're not going to go there.
Okay.
I love all craft beer.
Okay, there you go. Fair enough.
My favorite beer is always the one that I just collaborated on. So what we do, the way that we raise a lot of our funds, we work with breweries across the country. We collaborate on special release beers, and then the sales and the proceeds from that particular beer go back to Bottle Share. And that's where I generate the money that goes so that I can write out the emergency financial assistance checks to people that are in need. So whenever somebody asks me what's your current favorite beer, I'm always talking about the one that I had just collaborated on,
Yeah.
which was with just New Realm. Here in Atlanta as well. We released a beer called Victory or Valhalla. It was a hazy pale ale. It was
nice.
magically delicious. It was an awesome beer. And so but the proceeds are going to go back to Bottle Share, and we're going to continue writing out checks like that. People, if they want to find us, they can find us online on our website at thebottleshare.org. And then, of course, all of our social media handles are going to be Bottle Share Official.
Beautiful.
Wow, Christopher Glenn. You've
cheers
helped
to
so many people. Yeah, cheers to that.
Cheers to National
all
Beer
you've
Day.
done.
Cheers to you.
Yes.
Yes,
It's a National
cheers
Beer
to
Day.
you, your
Thank you.
recovery, and then how you're taking something that was so tragic, so traumatic, and turning it into a way to help other people and all around the country, not just in Atlanta where you're based.
Yes, yeah, all around the country. We just crossed over $300,000 granted.
Wow.
Oh, man, amazing story.
Bravo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck.
Thank you so much, Will.
And please come back. Please come back.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
That's
I'll
right.
be back.